Let me know if anyone having trouble. Okay, cool. Let's continue. Benefits. So guys, there are more into data availability, right? Plus security is there and performance is there. This totally means a customer of all sizes, right, and industries can use it as storage to protect any amount of data of a range, okay, and kind of use case, such as your website, mobile application, backup and restore process we can use. And there is a most beneficial thing which will be archival mode you can use. Enterprise application is there, IoT devices is compatible, and especially with your big data analytics, where the people using for Hadoop clustering and Redshift S3 can be attached as a file storage. So there are more benefits on that. Okay, and Amazon S3 will also provides you easy to use management feature so that you can organize your data to configure with available of finely tuned access control to meet your specific business organizational requirement, and mostly with the compliance requirement, I would say. Okay, and Amazon S3 is a 100% managed service and designed for around guys, there are I think 99.9999, like total 11.9% is it's a like 100 I think 11 nines of durability, which is by default AWS S3 is giving us whenever we uploading our data, and it going to be stores a data of millions of application of compliance all of the around the world. Okay, why it is? Because in S3, if you see guys, this service doesn't require a service reason selection. Why it is? Because it's a global service available. So by default in a background, why they are giving us the 11 nines durability of storage like the in S3? The reason behind, whenever we uploading our data in S3, they already keeping the copy in multiple regions. Why it is? Because of they providing us the high availability and durability of the storage. Means let's say one of my like data center running in US somewhere location, and I have uploaded my data there. Okay, I'm accessing that data globally, but still, let's say that data center got crashed or firebug or any could be thing happened there, or let's say my data got corrupted from Amazon side. So just to save that and provide a backup as much as possible, AWS keeping that copy in multiple regions so that whenever I'm requesting my data, that should be able to available for me with my nearest location. But that benefit is not for customer. That benefit is just to meeting the this SLA requirement, which AWS is claiming 11 nines durability availability of storage. Plus, in S3 guys, you have an option. If you really want to keep with a high availability, you can select the bucket and create bucket with multiple available of reasons, and you can upload your data. So it's customer end also. We have a different, like you can say, responsibility which we can able to keep it according to that. Now, let's talk about some like benefits. Okay, so industries always require performance, scalability, availability, and durability of storage. So that is why S3 is preferable, most preferable, I would say, within AWS where people are hosting their services. And plus, there is a one more benefit of S3, which is a you also see like a lot of time, guys. There are website like displaying their maintenance page. Okay, what is mean of that? So whenever websites are creating a maintenance page, they require to host that page somewhere, like by the company or by the IT people. So whenever my website will be up, my maintenance page will be goes off, right? That I have to do the manual things. But with Amazon S3, you can actually do this process without creation of any server in background. Means you should have just index.html and plus some error.html. You can keep it into S3 bucket, and after that you can make that static website live within 2 or 3 minutes, right? Without creation of any server in background. That is one of the most and preferable benefit always there. So people are using for maintenance page showing to the display, and they preferring this. Okay. Now we'll talk about more. It's a part of a wide range of cost-effective storage classes, right? So whenever I am going to create my S3 bucket, I have option. Guys, 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, now we have a different options available to save a cost. Okay, save a cost means without sacrificing performance by the storing data across the S3 storage classes, means which supports a different type of data access level at corresponding rates. So I'll show you what exactly these are, just going through with the basics. So you can use S3 storage classes analysis to discover data that should move to a lower cost storage class based on access pattern and configure an S3 lifecycle policy to execute the transfer, right? So this is the type of transfer and type of access level we're going to define, guys, just to meet the cost saving for company whenever we're working with that. Okay, so you can also store data with changing or unknown access pattern in S3. That will be your intelligent tiering. That is the most preferable feature this time, which tier object based on changing access patterns and automatically drives the cost saving. So there are benefits available which will deliver the cost saving automatically from the background, which we can able to use all the time. Okay, and plus now let's talk about more on security. Guys, you will deal with a lot of time with a company where they require audits every month, or might be if it is a critical company or a like any healthcare company, any banking sectors, they're really doing every 15 days kind of auditing for the compliance security, where you can take the benefit from S3, right? Which we can say unmatched security compliance and audit capability. That is the feature where you can say store your data in Amazon S3 and secure it from unauthorized access with encryption feature, which is by default, and access management tool. S3 is the only object storage that service allow you to block a public access to all of your object, that bucket or the account level. Also you can able to play with it. Okay, and S3 maintains a compliance program such as PCI, DSS, HIPAA compliances, and high-tech compliances. FedRAMP is there, and European countries most of the time working with the data protection. And one more is the FISMA is there into their list, right? Which you can able to use that, and it is all like having the compatibility with S3 integrates, which you can able to use that just to manage your protective data, and sensitive data will be available. It will be going to discover whether it is a productive or not. Okay, so it's going to support numerous auditing compatibility to monitor access require S3 resources. So you can play with it and you can collect the report, and as per requirement according to the company, you can able to share with the available benefits. Okay, and very easy, guys, there is an access control available, which I'm going to show you how, and we can able to get the things according to that. Now let's get started very quickly here. So guys, this will be our S3 page. You can go to services and go to like storage fee function, and there is a S3 available. I will go here and create my first bucket. See, and guys, this name is actually part of global eco-friendly. Means if I'm using this testing private name, if this is available with any other customer in S3, that is going to be give conflict to me. So I have to use any different name that should be unique, okay, within the world, I would say AWS. So I'm using here something like lab 999 or private, just a basic, okay? So it should be available. I think lab 999 is also available. Yeah, we are good. Cool. Now, guys, you can select the reason. Why reason is matter here, guys? Again, it's a similar process, but we referring in EC2. If my server and my customer, my website, my users are accessing data from North Virginia, I should use that. If they are coming from Mumbai and Asia Pacific, Singapore, Tokyo, up to you. Whichever location you are looking for, you can able to select accordingly. Okay, so I'm fine with the North Virginia. That should be so simple. Next, oh, just previous, right? You can also, there is a guys one more good option available. I don't have any other bucket, but if you have any existing bucket, let's say in North Virginia, but you have something in Mumbai as well, right? And you want to copy that data. So you can refer that bucket also. So before starting this bucket as a create fresh, it will get the data from Mumbai and get replicated 100% for you. Means there is a benefit which you can able to copy the data from existing stuff also. So this will copy your all the existing bucket data settings. Next is something is versioning. Versioning is always required whenever we're dealing with any type of beneficial things in S3. And why versioning is required, guys? Versioning is required to get a kind of restore point, right? Let's say today my developer uploaded version 1 and version 2 is running now, 3 is running now, 4 is running now. And sometime back you required, hey, I want to go back version 2 because 4 is not compatible, 3 also having some issues. So you can simply go and restore the data which is available from the versioning maintained by S3. That you can able to manage. Now, troubleshooting, which will be your server access logging. Means why it is required, guys? Because this is most of the time like getting access details of your S3. And might be some hackers keep trying to access your bucket. If by mistaken you got live or you got publicly available and exposed, you have all these options available. And most of the time developers are saying, hey, provide the logs. I want to check if something bad with the S3 as well. So in all cases, you can go and manage this server logging and choose bucket. If you have any different bucket available, see, it is referring my one, but generally we going to move, we transferring the data of the logs in different bucket. So you can give a name, any other bucket, and then you can give the target, like I'm saying logs folder. So inside that it will create logs for you, and inside that you can able to get date wise all the logs. Okay, so this is really gonna to require. Next, you can give the like track kind of project cost. Project cost means, guys, see, if you want to see my bucket is how much is going to be used or how much is going to be per month or per day basis, I want to analyze, I want to explore the cost. So use the tagging from the billing perspective also you can able to use. Okay, more again you can have object level logging. So guys, see the difference. Server level means it's a part of your bucket level access only. Means inside bucket I have a folder, then folder, then folder, then folder. I can't be able to trace from here. But a lot of time it is happening, people are complaining, hey, I'm fine with A to B folder, but after B I'm not be able to access. So you want to see and troubleshoot the problem. For that, guys, we should be able to manage this one, object level recording. And for that, I should be enable cloud trail recording also, which is again another service from the AWS. You can able to manage. So this is something is required for a security purpose always. Default encryption, see, automatically that encrypt object when they are stored in S3. That is a benefit. You can able to check this box also. By default, guys, this will give you the free of cost AES 256 encryption, but you can able to manage your from the server side also. You should have a key available, AWS S3, I can able to use this, which is by default available. There is no extra charge for this, okay? So always give a confidence to customer whenever you're dealing with like this, like there is a by default options available, which I can able to manage. Object lock is a part of, guys, the more and security, where you can say permanently allow object in this bucket to be logged. Means if anyone coming on your website or on your account, maybe your colleague or maybe someone, if he is doing a like I would say access by mistake, and he allow that publicly, right? So that object inside the bucket should be logged immediately. So you can keep this one, and you can manage with the metrics also, right? Monitor the things, and you will get additional cost definitely, but you will get external notification always, right? And notification, guys, always going to give us a help what is going on with my account, what is going on with the bucket, and you can trace out just for a recording purpose as well. Next is something we have, yeah, right. So by default, guys, whenever we uploading or creating bucket, it is by default publicly denied. Okay, like this, block public access. So block all public access by default. Then you can able to play with, I want to give access, I want to work with it according to that. So let's not touch anything here. We'll see later. Now I'm creating my bucket. Right. Now I will go here and I am going to upload some data. Okay, just for a testing purpose. So either, guys, you can able to see upload a file large than 160 GB AWS CLI. You can configure through API keys also, right? That programmatic key access, guys, you remember while we creating yesterday IAM user, we saw there is a console access plus API, oh sorry, programmatic access. So programmatic access will require while we using the AWS CLI. Okay, now I want to add files here just for a testing purpose, which I want to use here. So anything I can get uploaded. This is something not stack. Yeah, let's do this. And next, right now it will give you to block public access setting, turn on the bucket, prevent granting public access. You can able to manage the settings according to that when you are looking for permissions, right? See, guys, these are the storage class which I have just explained initial of S3. See, these are so standard by default, guys, and there is a intelligent tier also available, which will be sense automatically your data duration, and it will be give according to the fee. And there is a infrequent access ozone, glacier deep archive, and reduce redundancy. Means here, guys, we are not using more not recommended this one, right? They also giving this one not recommended, but we using this one. Standard infrequent will actually give you whenever require, it will give the request, and according to your pricing will be there. If you're using standard will be, guys, always applicable for frequently data accessible, means kind of busy website, I would say. Okay, intelligent tiering is something, guys, it will sense automatically, right? If there is a long-lived data pattern changing or unknown access patterns, it will intimate you, or it will according to that it will going to apply the settings for you. You can able to manage that. Okay, and guys, glacier is one of the very best option available here. It will help you to archiving data within the timeline you will define here. It's a part of policy. Means, let's say I have uploaded some data here, which is 5 terabyte, but I know this 5 terabyte I'm going to use only 30 days. But after 30 days, I want to keep this data again. Maybe after 90 days I require again. So in that case, it's really not good type sense, right? We'll keep the data in S3 only for next 3 months also, because it is going to give you more chargeable basis, right? If you compare with the archiving cost and the standard cost. So what we doing, we setting up the policy, see 90 days. After 90 days, what will happen? My data will be go from here, and automatically going to move as archival data into Glacier. So whenever you require to take back your data, you can retrieve from here, right? And that will be more cheapest solution available in this time if you compare with any other storage. So let's go with standard, guys. We are not going to upload any bigger data, so I'm good. Upload. Now my file has been uploaded, guys. Just a moment, it is going to now. And guys, always preference is if you are getting more data to get upload like frequently, always go with CLI, not go with the console. Console bill gives us all the time some error or something, right? When there is a internet break also, it can break automatically. So I'll guide you guys how to use CLI also in coming session. Whenever we'll create Linux machine, I'll go through quickly from there. Okay. So guys, now I got this data. Now I want to share this data with you guys. Okay, like that. So this is the URL which I got by default. See, S3 gave me this URL. I can use this, guys, to shareable basis over the internet. Let's say if I'm going here and typing, this will give me the access denied, right? Because I haven't allowed any permission, guys. So by default, AWS will give you bucket will be restricted. Okay. Now you can define access. The bucket will be available. You can play with the permissions. Now I'm saying everyone can able to what level, guys? You can say read, or you can say like read object, write object means they can delete, they can upload. But yes, I'm fine with the read only. Okay. So always, guys, play with the permission, but step by step. That will gonna to help you. Okay, in all cases, right? Okay. I want to give read, and also there is a one more option. You can do right click and action, right? There is a guys deletion option and metadata, change encryption, download file also from your location. You can able to manage. Else, you can make this bucket, right? And you can play with the permission also. Like I want to make this permission, so you can go to bucket policy. This is something available by default. Okay, and I can type my customized policy also. I will show you guys how we can do and what are the options available. Like this, if you go to policy generator, so guys, this will be available in your bucket policy where you can able to manage from here. Right? So in public, bucket policy, guys, define here what service. So I'm looking for S3 bucket policy. Then what effect? Definitely I'm looking allow, right? Because I want to share this my web page to everyone. Okay. Star principal, you can give star, like it can be worked with any other services also. S3, that is fine. And what access you are looking for, right? Here you can say all access this time. But guys, plus there are C number of options available, like delete bucket, delete object, delete process, and like get object torrent also. Based on that, you can able to play with permission. There are more permissions available. So I'm saying all. So guys, this is something what we are doing. We are going to type our customized policy which we are looking for. Okay, ARN Amazon resource name, guys. Then define AWS colon S3 is a service, right? 1, 2, 3. Then you have to give here bucket name. Our bucket name is lab 999. It will guide you guys all the things. See with the basic understanding also, which you can able to write. So now I want to generate this policy, right? Because I want to use this. Now see, my policy has been generated. I would say generate the policy, copy this, guys, from here and go back to your S3 bucket. Now I'm looking more customization. Okay, copy. Then I'm saying save. Oops, 1 second. Right, okay. The block access. All right, guys. That is turned on right from the top actually. So I have to turn off this block all the public access because by default it was initially started, right? So that is why we can't able to manage this, right? So because it's a higher security always. So AWS also giving you a chance, like always think double before making live your bucket. Okay, yeah. So public access setting updated successfully. Now guys, you can go here and we can try with this also, the same policy which I just generated, and you can keep available and save, right? So you have provided bucket. We highly recommend it. See this one, never grant this. Cool. So we are okay, I mean, at this level because we are doing testing. See guys, I got this public also this time. Now go to here. So I will go here and URL, make this. One second, guys. Yeah, okay, right. Because I just did bucket level access only, right? I haven't did the object level access. So that also I have to manage. So I'm making this public. Now it should be fine. Like this only, right? So this is something, guys, a basic understanding. You can either share this data or any other file. It's just a basic picture, right? Which I showing you for the purpose. But you can able to work with that according to, okay? Now simply, if I want to block my access, I will go to bucket level permission, same, and I can able to manage this. Yes, block all and save it, confirm, right? So it will work accordingly. So always like try to think before making changes or before doing live, so that people can understand what exactly you are doing and why you are doing, right? So before making live, always think double, so that I mean, because a lot of time we working with the kind of maintenance page or those level, right? So that is actually mandatory and requirement. But in that case also we can take approval, and according to that we can able to work it out. So I'm deleting, guys, my bucket which I just created. Cool. So now let's do one more thing, okay? Like how to create a static website quickly from S3 perspective, okay? Now for that, I need to check some index.html if I have at a basic, right? Because I want to use something. Yeah, I got it here. So let me go and create some bucket here. Like let's say web 999, same, next. Yes, I require versioning, that is fine. And I think rest is good. Yes, by default, we are good with this. Create bucket. I will add this policy later on because by default, it won't allow you actually, okay? So go back here and upload. So guys, I require here that my index.html, it's kind of what we say, like it's a part of your index.html page you will receive from your developer in real time, I would say, okay? Yes, standard is fine. I want to get upload this. Now, let's go back to the bucket because bucket level is going to make your static website, okay? Properties. So versioning is enabled, guys. Server access, I don't need. Static website hosting, right? I'm looking this one. So yes, I want to use this one. Now, guys, I'm getting this URL, which I need to use to manage my website further from here, right? Earlier, what we were doing, guys, we were using this that JPG page from directly, right? But this time I'm going through the website name, okay? So yes, it will ask you index.html. Yes, I have. I don't have error, so it's fine. Error.html I'm not going to use. Guys, this is something redirection request. Redirect means what people are doing, right? When requests come to like abc.com, so it will redirect to web999.s3.website.useast.com. Why? Because they are not going to present this URL to the publicly, okay? So you have the option available, get redirection also. So yes, I'm saying save here. Okay, right. Object log, transfer declaration, nothing I require. Request page is, guys, it's something when you are, let's say there are some videos, right? On first 15 seconds, you are saying free. After that, you require access level payment also. So you can define request pairs and they can able to manage their code. It will be managed by developer actually, right? But these options are available. I want to give you information, okay? This is something, guys, events when required, when object upload, when object deleted, when object modified, or anything trying to access, you guys should receive email. You can define notification from here. Okay, so all options are available, just according to the use case and according to the process, we can able to work it out always. Cool. Now let's go to the bucket permission, which I am looking for. Okay, yes, definitely I want to remove this, save, confirm. Why it is required? Because yes, I am looking for allow my like bucket so that anyone can able to access inside that. Now you already make a bucket public access, and if you go back to your content inside this one, you can make a public. Okay, this one. Like this, so that your index.html will be gonna to use. Like, you know, let me try directly calling index.html, and after this we'll call our website as well. Okay, static website, right? See, test website, but this time I'm calling, guys, how? /index.html, but I want to use as a my website. I can't give index.html page to user, right? So you can go here and sorry, yeah, from here, properties, and click on static website. This one, this is the URL now, guys. So this should be able to redirect you on index.html directly instead of /index.html. See, like this. So we did just 2-3 minutes, right? We created static website, and you have the option available. Okay, guys, any question, concerns, comments, please let me know. But I would all request you, please try to get like engaged with the things whatever we doing. Okay, and plus please help with the more hands-on at your level, so that will be more fruitful as well. Let me know if anything, and if you're good, let me know. I will clean out the things actually. And guys, S3 is free, like till I think 5 GB, so don't worry about the prices, right? I mean, most of the time you can able to manage.
Yeah, Dev.
Yep.
At a time, how much size we can upload? I mean, whether it is a document or a image.
At a time it's showing like around 200 or plus, and it's totally based on your bandwidth, right, of your internet speed, what you are using. But yeah, there is no limit at all. Only limitation is available like around 5 terabyte they give a restriction with single bucket. But within account, you can keep multiple bucket and upload multiple data with availability of that. But there is no limit such as to uploading in one shot. You can give like 100 GB, 200 GB, 300 GB in one single shot.
Okay. I mean, the image size, I'm asking, I mean, is it like any 500 MB or it is any 1 GB at a time we can, is there anything like that?
No, it's really not, because
Oh,
AWS will give you the option of what we can say multi-part upload with the that's the function. So if you are uploading like around like 100 GB, so S3 will automatically gives you option in chunks. So it will split that, and once it will upload it, it will give you the complete size of data.
okay. Got it.
Yeah, this is a function automatically they're using. Cool, guys. I think we are good. So let me delete. And guys, also please try to see this option more, right? Public policy generator. This is something where I really doesn't require any kind of technology expectation, I would say, with the developer, or like I should be a Java developer. No, not like that. It's written in like JSON format, and JSON format scripting is easily available based on my customization, whichever I'm looking for. Plus, if you see from console, guys, there are several service like functions available which you can't do from here, like on a more customization level, but you can able to play from here about multi-part. See, if you click this, means people will not be able to use multi-part upload, which we just discussed. Okay, bypass governance retention, create access point, means these type of more level you can able to do. And let me give you a use case also, guys. I got some project where people were using multiple folders inside the single bucket, and they had around like 10 developers. So they wanted us to create a customized policy. Each 10 users can do the upload in their 10 corresponding folders as well. So we created from here, guys, customized policy. And like, plus there could be use case. If user is saying like, I have a bucket, but I want to allow this bucket to be get uploaded data by my home only. So you can able to use the static IP and get restriction in a permission level. That can be also possible, right? So guys, just go through with policy generator. Very nice concept and chapter and function available by AWS, where actually you will feel I am not going to stack with anywhere if I'm writing my policy as well from the scratch. Okay, so that will give you the more understanding.
Okay.
So Bob, thank you so much. So one moment. And guys, I think probably tomorrow we'll do Elastic Beanstalk. So please try to read something about that AWS service, Elastic Beanstalk. Okay, so that you can have idea. And probably from tomorrow we'll start the journey on DevOps mainly. So we'll start with Docker. So please try to get basic learning on Docker as well. And tomorrow I will give you a few topics, right? What exactly are going to help us in Docker chapter. And that will also give us more a kind of highlighted understanding, right, where you guys can decide what is virtualization, what is Docker, what is container, and what is difference between virtual machine and container. Kind of these things you will get to know. Okay.
Okay. And one more thing, Dave, is it possible
Yep.
to give brief description about the Lambda and cloud formation?
I will definitely do, right? And but just remind me in between any time, right? I will arrange a practical with Lambda integration and cloud formation, definitely.
Yeah. Why? Because most of the
Sure.
interviews they are asking
Yeah,
more
yeah.
about this Lambda
Yep.
and cloud formation only.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Definitely. That is not in course, but I will add. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
surely.
Thank you for that. Thank you so much.
Cool. All right. Okay, guys, I hope we are fine. Let me know if anything before we wrap up. Cool. Guys, thank you so much. And guys, again, I'm requesting, please try to engage yourself with the session so that more queries will come and more understanding will come. And that will be going to help out. Okay. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. And catch you tomorrow at same time. Have a great day.
Yeah, sure. Thank you then.